Part 2, Kemi Omololu lawyer, Dr. Kemi, and it's the 22nd of February 2020, 4:45 p.m., Saturday afternoon in Lagos. I was talking about my sister, Funke Olunloyo, a former special advisor to the governor of Oyo State, Ajimobi. Funke has always been jealous of me. She wrote a letter on my father's letterhead. You know, the kind of father we have, my dad has served Nigeria 51 times in 59 years, and we get a lot of advantages for things. I no longer talk to my parents. I no longer talk to my dad, particularly, and it's because of what happened in my entire life in coming back to Nigeria. My dad told me to come back home. I did a lot of work in media over there. You see my work. And many of you will say, why did you even bother to come to this country? Nigeria killed my dreams. He told me to come and work in the Obasanjo government. When I got home, he fought with Obasanjo. He said there was no job available anymore. They weren't talking. I got stuck in Nigeria, no job. I had to go get myself a job at Radio Nigeria. After a year, I left. I went to Canada. While I was in Canada, look at what I got myself into. I was saving lives on the streets, gun violence, helping police solve crimes and things like that, antagonizing gun laws and standing up for what's right, regardless if it's my country. When the conservatives found out that they haven't even given me my green card, what they decided to do was not to renew it. And that's on Wikipedia, but most of you don't even really know the reason. And so, at the end of the day, I was sent back to Nigeria. But I had an appeal going on. Justin Trudeau, a member of parliament, Mike Sullivan, they were all fighting for me in all the parties. Well, Justin became the prime minister. Look what happened. Harper and Company were kicked out. Okay, and if I wanted to come to Canada, I could have gone back. But at the end of the day, Trudeau did very good for me, and Sullivan and all the lawyers. I did not complete that appeal because one day I woke up and I just told the lawmakers, I'm just going back to Nigeria. And my dad said I should just come. He'll get me a job in the government. Second time, he didn't get me a job. He was fighting with Ajimobi. Same, the whole fight thing. At one point, I just said, what is this thing going on? Is somebody using me for juju or something? Are they using me for power or something? They've seen my stars. They know I'm very brilliant. And I end up at Nigeria, opening my own media outlet. And when I opened my own media outlet, I started Itchen in Africa. Hip Hop was still there, the music blog, and I took it to Nigerian Tribune, and Tribune gave me an opportunity to work with them. After a year, I resigned. I started my own blog. I was just earning my money jejely. Okay? Jejely, when I saw my pictures and everything being used by bloggers left and right in Nigeria. Bloggers in Nigeria have no respect for copyright. So I went after 7 blogs that day, and I took down so many blogs, about 10. On that day, I was trending for the first time in Nigeria. Omojua, the Twitter influencer, told me, Kemi, you're killing it. Linda Ikeji decided she wanted to do a story. When I heard Linda Ikeji, the girl that took Diola Olunloyo from Dan Foster and messed up their marriage, what did Linda do? She wrote a story and said, Kemi Olunloyo threatens bloggers with her guns. When did I have guns in the house? What Linda did was she took a photo of me from my Facebook page, which belonged to Toronto Police, at the Chief of Police dinner where we display guns we seized from drug dealers and gang members. Linda took my photo holding an M16 rifle, a United States weapon found in a gang member's house in Canada, and posted it on her blog. When she posted that on her blog, the Chief of Police in Oyo State went to my dad's office to find out if I actually had guns in that house, stashed up, because of what a Lagos blogger wrote. At the end of the day, my dad called me. If my dad was not a former governor, the police would have simply raided the house. Linda Ikeji defamed me in the worst way. Sadly, I was in the middle of a data deal. There was a company that liked me on the internet. They thought I could make money for them. And they offered me a 30 million naira endorsement deal. That company was Etisalat. Etisalat has gone bankrupt. It's gone now. I lost a 30 million naira deal because of Linda Ikeji. So some of you are wondering why I always troll Linda or write everything about her. I can troll her. I can write anything about her. Okay? I'm still a journalist under that, notion. But you now understand why I did not like her. She cost me a lot of money by defaming me. I waited and I did not want to do anything because I was waiting for one thing. And that thing arrived. Linda Ikeji Media. Because I knew if I sued Linda Ikeji Media, I would take down all her assets. But many people begged me, because if I had gone through that, Linda would not have a house, a car, or nothing. It is time that you start to know the truth about what's going on in Nigeria. Linda Ikeji destroyed my business. And I think I've written about it already. I'm just saying it again. You need to know how things work in Nigeria. There are people here who will backstab you, backbite you, ruin your business so that theirs can grow. That is what Nigeria is about. They're here to kill your dreams. If you're in abroad now, London, UK, America, Canada, save your money. The blessed place to be now is Nigeria. There's no diseases here, no coronavirus, no nothing. You don't pay bills here. You rent a house. You got 1 million, you get a good 2 or 3 bedroom. Furnish your house, go to work, come back, work indoors, whatever you want to do. Okay, there's no paying bills every month, any of that rubbish. If you want your DSTV, you pay for it. If you don't want it, you don't renew it. Half the time, we don't even have light to watch the DSTV. You buy your generator, you run it. Nigeria is comfortable, and there's plenty of money here, and it's still going to come out. However, be ready for those who are ready to destroy your business, to steal your idea, and that's what Linda did to me. Linda has never said sorry. The same thing with Davido, because I reported that Chioma and Davido were fighting, which they were, and they broke up for 30 days, and he locked her Instagram up. Most of you know Chioma is not on Instagram because she's preparing for her cooking show. No! Chioma is not on Instagram because Davido fought her and they locked each other's account. Davido bought her verification for her and locked that account for 30 days. Where's that cooking show now? Do you see a cooking show? The Porsche she bought her, Chioma cannot drive. Where's the car? The car was rented for the assurance thing so that they can launch the music and you can buy and you can promote that music for him. Know the facts. Stop living in lies. My own sister wrote a letter, told my dad she needed a prepaid meter. My father is 85 almost. He's sick. He has prostate cancer and stroke. I feel for him. Many of you are telling me, oh, your dad is sick. You should go and take care of him. I don't have nothing to do with my dad. Okay? I'm not the one supposed to be taking care of my dad because I'm not the only child. One, I'm the child that they all ate and drank off. Everybody came to America. I would give people $5,000 a month. I'll send it to them. My salary was $5,000 a week as a pharmacist alone. I've not counted journalism and PR. When I was making $20,000 a month, I was sending 5 home just for my family. And I even read, give this one, give this one 2, give that one this. They all ate from me. And then I came home. They dragged me down. My sister Funke Olunloyo and her house girl, Janet Edem, house girl, become PA of her cleaning company. They attacked me in November of 2018. I haven't talked. My book is coming out. The attack was so brutal that some of you saw it for like a second before I took it down. But I'm going to show you. The police arrested all of them. My sister, Funke, and Janet, the house girl. In 2014, it happened, and it happened again in 2018. My dad said the house girl must go. She fought, he fought my sister, and she said no. The police took them to the prison. They were locked up overnight, and then they got bailed. My entire body was bruised top to toe. So any fake pictures you see there on the internet, forget the pictures, because what happened to me, I have not really shown you. I'll show you videos. You'll be shocked. Don't feel sorry for me. I don't want sympathy from anybody. Okay, I don't need sympathy. When I came to Lagos 7 months ago and I told you guys that I'm going to America, Tanzania, and Port Harcourt, I meant what I said. I live in all those cities together. When I came to Lagos and I told you that, I ran away from horror. My brother ran away 37 years ago, 1985, January 1st. Shola Olunloyo, the chef. Google him, Shola. Today, I look healthy. I'm eating. My skin is fresh. Mentally, I'm doing well. The psychological effects of PTSD, it's wearing out of me. But I don't talk to anybody anymore. Many people I knew in Ibadan days, I no longer talk to them. They have not done anything to me. They'll tell you, Kemi just stopped talking to us. I removed everybody's number on my phone list. I deleted everything. I left WhatsApp. I have no phone contacts. I don't want anybody. That's what I said in 2020. Funke, instead of writing a letter to NEPA to go get the meter, she took my father's signed. My dad just signs the letterhead and gives us. Even though half the time I always say, Daddy, please just write me a letter. I need to take it to the passport office. I want a passport, a new one, renewed fast. The next day I'll get my passport. At the end of the day, that's how it became. My dad became very sick and tired and old. My father gave her in 2016 a letterhead that he already signed to go write the letter to NEPA. What my sister did was write a letter to Premium Times. Some of the stuff she said in there got her into trouble. She said I was arrested. I got into trouble in Ireland. I've never been to Dublin or Ireland before. She also said the Oni of Ife that died once bailed me out of prison. Really? The Oni bailed me out of jail? When was I in jail? A dead king. I mean, she doesn't even know her limits. She has 9 Twitter accounts. She calls them Kemi's a liar. Kemi is this, Kemi. For someone to sit down on 9 Twitter accounts and trolling me on Twitter, we just block her. She impersonates my children on social media and she doesn't know. On my birthday, she called me all kinds of names and said my son was abusing me. Instablog took that post and said, oh, this time last year, my mother is this, my mother is that. The one this morning, you know they say silence is the best answer for a fool. No, you have to answer a fool. Silence is never the best answer. This morning, you know me, I'm the first to read Instablog. I'm running the biggest gossip page on Instagram, and most of you don't even know I'm the one running it. I won't tell you which one it is, though. It's not Instablog. You go to it every day. And I saw another post by Funke using my son's name, impersonating my son. Okay? My oldest son is not on Instagram. I know what my children are. Why would my own child call me a whore, sleeping with many men? When did I sleep with many men? I have 3 children for 2 men. And those children are not the ones that would call me a whore. Not my children. My children is calling, my own child calling Nigerians filthy Nigerians. What I read was Janet's writing, my sister's house girl from Akwa Ibom. Very poor English. They messed up again. Like they said I was in Ireland, I was in jail and somewhere. They messed up again. The English was terrible. I don't know if you've seen it. Go read it. But somebody told me this morning, and when I read it, I was just laughing. Even some people in the comments were just laughing and said, what is this? It is not my child. Funke, stop impersonating my children on social media. Stop forming fake accounts. This is the bad part of social media. Like I said, I'm running one of the biggest gossip blogs, and you guys don't even know it. You go there every day. How do you know I'm the one running it? You don't know. People are literally taking other people's identities and using it on social media. It happens all the time. Pastor Adeboye, somebody was running a page and people thought it was Adeboye's page and they were contributing money. Even my own page, a Nollywood star used my handle on Instagram at Kemi Olunloyo. She used it for a good 6 months to abuse another star until I contacted Instagram that I am at HNN Africa, but I want that Kemi Olunloyo handle. And they're using my name to abuse other people. And that's what my sister's been doing. She's impersonating my children. And it's not just that one. Others too. Give it up, Funke. A whole governor fired you, didn't get you back in his second administration. You assaulted me. I even dropped charges on you. You should have gone to prison for a long time. I will show the world that video. And what did you tell Daddy? Ogumi stronger than your own juju is stronger than his own. You guys are my past. You're not my future, okay? If I have to change my name from Olunloyo, I'll change it to anything else. Okay, but I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of you. I don't have time for you. Okay, stop impersonating my children. All right? Continue. It's Instagram. Remember, we can track your phone number, and we've already done that. That's why we know why it's coming. Remember, that's what happened in my case with the Yabo. Instagram is a phone app. So people, Don't believe bullshit.